This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
To Kill a Mockingbird is an interesting novel amongst the most famous books in American literary cycles. It is a typical novel that has attracted the interest of filmmakers in terms of adaptation. The novel prompted the creation of a movie under the same title, and it is evident that certain similarities and differences are present. The differences between the book and the movie remain conspicuous and unique due to several implications. It is evident that some issues in the film are presented in a better way than is done in the book. The novel may also have some strong points and attributes as opposed to the film. Narration stands out as a major difference between the movie and the novel. To Kill a Mockingbird is a story based on Scout's narration of major events, but this aspect is seemingly avoided in the film. The director focuses on the actions of Jem in a bid to forego Scout's first-person narration in the movie. In other words, the role played by Jem is broadened in the movie as opposed to the narration provided by his brother. Here, the viewer can witness all the events visually. For instance, Scout's narration of Boo's mysterious activities is replaced with Jem's actions on the same. Jem locates all the letters at the tree, accompanies his father to Helen Robinson's house after her husband's death, as well as stays home to watch over his sister. These events were previously narrated by Scout in the novel. The film also introduces additional characters, and this stands out as a big difference. For instance, the novel only dedicates one paragraph to Jem's mother as the two brothers engage in a conversation about her. However, the film introduces Jem's mother for the audience to see. Additionally, viewers can see more characters like Robinson's father and children since they are not greatly featured in the book. The issue of time also greatly features in the differences portrayed in the book and the novel. It is important to note that the film, To Kill a Mockingbird, entails most of the aspects depicted in the novel. However, several omissions are evident. In the film, the contact between Mrs. Du Bois and the children is omitted. In simpler terms, viewers of the film are not able to witness the events that transpired inside the classroom. Episodes that characterize other minor characters like Miss Gates are also omitted from the film due to time factors. The film's setting takes slightly more than 2 years as opposed to the novel's storyline, which took 3 years. The director certainly avoided the first-person narration provided by Scout because films are based on visual properties. It is, therefore, difficult to present narrations in a film. The director also introduced more characters in a bid to fully develop the storyline as presented in the novel. Viewers can see the characters and they become more conversant with the storyline. Additional characters also introduce more communication cues and the story becomes interesting and relevant. Lastly, the director omitted other parts in the film because films are generally shorter and more precise than books. It is not possible to cover all the events covered in a book when making a film as exemplified in To Kill a Mockingbird. The film is better than the novel due to additional characters, important communication cues, and precision. If you want to find more works like this essay on To Kill a Mockingbird, book and movie differences, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.